Hello and welcome to today's presentation. Our first slide features the Trinidad and Tobago Blind Welfare Association's logo on a white background. The logo is navy blue in color and features an eye surrounded by flower petals. The next slide shows the Blind Welfare Building in Port of Spain. It is a grey 3-story building with yellow stairs and an orange roof. Title appears: Trinidad and Tobago Blind Welfare Association, International Day for Persons with Disabilities 2020. Our awareness activity: Building Back Better, Accessibility and Inclusion. The future is now. Tricia and Family, Part 1.
Hi, my name is Tricia Bruce Phillip. I'm 35 years of age. I'll introduce you to two of my 3 children, Travis and Tricia. And this is my second son, Travis. And this is my little one, Tricia. My biggest, he's asleep after a long day of online classes. No one want to say hi?
Hi, very nice, Tricia. It's so nice to meet you with your two of your beautiful children.
Thank you.
So, Tricia, tell us a little bit about being a mother, and let's start at the beginning. Tell us about your pregnancy.
Wow. Well, my first pregnancy was a bit difficult. I didn't know what to expect. And the first 2 trimesters, I was sick all the time. Couldn't eat anything. And I think I actually lost weight in the first trimester. And the delivery was scary. And I swore I would never do it again. Everybody told me I didn't know what I was saying. And then look, I had 2 more. But it did get much easier with the other 2.
And I think most women, including myself, would have said that after the pain, you're not going back.
Yes.
But yes, somehow we get there after. So, Tricia, there's so many misconceptions and myths about persons who are blind, and in your case, a woman who is blind, and how they deal with motherhood. So tell us, particularly, how did you deal with having a newborn? I guess being married and living with your husband, how did you deal with it?
When I had my first son, as I said, I wasn't sure what to expect in every aspect. I mean, I would have babysat cousins as a teenager, so I knew how to put on diapers, and I knew how to feed the baby a bottle. But there were all the other little things that their mothers did that I wasn't exposed to yet, like how much to fill the tub when bathing, and the angle at which I should hold the baby when bathing. And that was new for me. So I actually used to fill the bathtub almost right up, and then kind of have him there, bracing his back. I always knew that was important. Grandparents never let you forget that. And then the nurse, the RN from the health center, came across to visit me one day, early on after my son was born. And she showed me, she said, "I want to see how you bathe baby." And when she saw that I was filling the tub right up, she said, "No." And she actually bought me a bucket. Yeah, and that was the exact measurement. A nice, neat, cute bucket. Just one of that in the tub was sufficient. And then he could rest more comfortably in the tub while I was supporting his back and holding his leg and so on.
Nice. And so I know that would have paved the way for you dealing with your other children. Tell us, after the first one, how long was it for the second?
Well, all of them are just about 3 to 3.5 years apart.
Oh, right. So you would have had some time to recuperate.
A little bit, until they become 3, and then they all feel like you have 3 1-year-olds running behind.
Yes, yes.
But yes, it did get easier. Of course, experience made it easier. So I knew by my second son how to bathe and how to accept that they don't sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning and not feel like I wanted to throw him out the window.
Typical.
Yes, so it did get better, but with my second son, he was born with bilateral cataracts in both eyes. They didn't recognize it at the hospital at the time because I guess there was no real signal when they looked at the eyes. It looked developed, it looked okay. But within 3 months of having him home, there was a sitter who noticed a little white dot in the middle of his eyes, and we found that it grew a little over time. So by the time he was 4 months, we took him to the hospital and clinic diagnosed him with bilateral cataracts. And by 7 months old, he had surgery in both eyes, removing the lens, replacing them, and he does not have 20/20 vision, but he can function independently. He can write, he can see the board once he's sitting close up. So I thank God for that, because as a baby we noticed he didn't see. And what cued us into that is every time the light was on, he would place his hands over his eyes as if he's trying to create a shadow effect or touch the light. So we knew he was seeing light, but he wasn't anxious to creep until he did the surgery, and that was the end of that. He was creeping everywhere.
And of course, motherhood. Mothers always, seem to be the one paying that attention and going the extra mile. But I'm really happy today to hear how when the misconceptions of you cannot do it because you have some disability, and here you are proving it wrong, that you really would have functioned as a mother in every sense of the word. So Tricia, thank you so much for sharing your experiences, not only about you, but your family, your children with us.
Contact us at headquarters 118 Duke Street, Port of Spain, or telephone number 624-4675. San Fernando branch 121 Coffee Street, San Fernando, or telephone number 652-2079. Or the Tobago branch located in Farfield Complex, Bacolet Street, Scarborough, Tobago. Telephone number 639-2248. Also, the Santa Cruz North Welfare Department, Paxville, Santa Cruz, 219-2393. Or like us on Facebook at Trinidad and Tobago Blind Welfare Association 1914. That is 1914. Or follow us on Twitter at TTBWA1914. Also, please feel free to email us at ttbwa1914@gmail.com or contact us on WhatsApp at 1868-396-3086. Thank you.